Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna wait for some people to log on and I'm gonna share this link on Facebook. I'm very excited. This is my first time going walking with a candidate ever, and it's with obviously one of my favorites, Dr. Jon Petrick. I can't find my thing here, just give me 1 second while I try to get this all set. Alright, I found it live. Share. Copy link. Let's go to Facebook. Alright, we're getting there. I'm hoping maybe I could edit this video and get rid of this stuff when we save it. All right, I got it posted on Facebook. Tag Dr. Jon. I'm going to share it to a couple groups like Common Sense Nevada. And then let me share it to my personal page. And then I'll start talking to you guys. All right. So anyway, what's going on, guys? My name is Johnny Bruel. Let me check this out. I want to show you what's going on with Dr. Jon. He's actually, can I turn this around? Yeah, he's talking to a person right now. There's Dr. Jon doing his work. All right, and he's just spreading the word door by door of not even politics, just introducing himself to neighbors and talking to people and letting a voice and a real person go with these political ads, because I'm into it. And even I'm so sick of the political ads, I can't take it anymore. And especially because they're so unsubstantive, if that's even a word. But it looks like Dr. Jon's talking to somebody who actually does care about something. And I can't believe the whole citizenry isn't rising up regarding all this stuff going on. I mean, the politics, I know, more people are into the NFL than they are into the elections. But whoever wins the Super Bowl, I mean, it might change your life a little bit, might give you some joy and stuff, and I'm not knocking you for being into it. But if you're into politics, you're into things that actually change our life. Like our gas prices, our inflation, corruption, crime, yada, yada, yada. So, we're doing the work. Well, I'm not doing the work, I'm just driving the truck. Dr. Jon Petrick's doing the work, talking to people, introducing himself, finding out what it is that's important to people. And there's a whole bunch of other candidates doing the same thing on Saturday. I'm getting texts, but the person texting me isn't even watching, so hold on 1 second. I'm gonna send her the link. I mean, you could get into the draft picks, which is like the primary. You could get into the the elections, which is like draft day. And then you get into all the politics, and there's Super Bowls all the time, whether you're talking about the bills that they're trying to pass, whether it's talking about, transgender men in sports, or you're talking about the war in Ukraine, whether you're talking about parents and school choice and education, or you're talking about gas prices and inflation. It all matters. And the people who want to represent us are the ones voting on these decisions. And most people are not crazy. Most people don't want to be talking to third graders about sex in any capacity, straight sex, gay sex, or any other kind of sex. Most people don't want to be paying $6 a gallon for gas, $75, $100 to fill up their car. They don't want that. Especially when, you know, Biden's talking about being on the brink of nuclear war. And that would wipe out any carbon emissions. Let's see, here's Jon Petrick. Let's see, how'd your little walkthrough go?
So here's the best part about that. You can never judge a book by its cover. So I went to the door. There was this older gentleman who was extremely nice. He was a Democrat. He was so grateful that I came to the door myself, and he was upset with what's happening. And you could see in his face that he was lost. He had hung on to that Democratic thread and cord for so long. He was trying so hard to keep it. And unfortunately, I got him, and he said, I'm not voting just because you came here today. He says, I'm going to vote. That's what the whole thing was. That's an earned vote right there. Man, that's fun.
And what was it that he's concerned about?
Economy, prices, the tone. His thing was tonality. Everybody seems so upset that regardless of who you are, everybody's mad right now. And he was a gentle soul. You could tell he was someone that just was perplexed at why there's so much hatred. And he was grateful that I was a physician, because he knew that when I took that oath 22 years ago to love everybody, regardless of the color of their skin, their sexuality, political party, I'm going to carry that same thing to the legislator. And I told him, you can count on me to be fair-minded. And that's what they want. People want to be heard, Johnny.
And that's what we were saying on the show when you were on there last week. Hold the phone while I drive. You're covering up the camera.
All right. I'm not now.
Where are we going?
All right. Let me just take a look here at my down here. We're going to go to your left, and it's the first house on the left. So there's Johnny driving. There he is. We have not hit any curbs. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to deny.
This ain't even a trailer, man. I've driven trailers. Trailers
I know.
are hard. This is a truck.
All right, right here we go.
Good wide turn.
8202.
There we go. Let's go see Dr. Jon Petrick in action.
All right.
Go get him, champ.
8202 is where?
8202 is right next to me here. There you go. And then when somebody's not there, Dr. John's leaving some literature. A lot of times people got these new Ring doorbells. So, you know, he's able to leave messages for people on a video call. I think that's pretty cool. How does that work? Is that working out? All right. You know, I find it amazing. YouTube isn't giving me any viewers. You would think that they would, you know, let somebody know that I'm out here campaigning, walking, or actually driving while Dr. John does it. Oh, guys, by the way, we have got a sicko episode coming on tonight. We are going to be talking about everything from nuclear annihilation and Armageddon to, you know, Biden buying all this stuff to treat you if we get hit by a nuclear weapon. And then there was the bombing of the bridge to Crimea, the only way in and out. There was also, you know, gas prices, OPEC. Biden just took a trip over to Saudi Arabia, and we got the response from OPEC. And we're going to be talking about all those things with Mac Miller. And then we also have Katie Williams, a member of the school board here in Clark County, the same school board that just approved Jara getting a nice fat extension with a nice fat raise and a nice fat guaranteed buyout should he get fired by the new board that's getting elected in right now. Oh, look at this. Dr. John sees someone. Oh, he's shaking hands. All right, look at that. Look at me doing nothing but talking while Dr. John does the work. Yeah, I like it. The guy's pretty good. Look, he's got no shirt on. Should I cover him with my face so you don't see him? Or do you like the nudity? And then, yeah, so we're going to have Katie Williams on later. That's going to be pretty cool. And we're going to find out why she voted in favor of this extension for Jara. And then also we're going to be asking her what she thinks about the candidates that are running. There's 3 seats up for grabs, and all 3 are contested with the incumbent, which was pretty shocking to us here on the Johnny Brew Show. So let's take a look, check out Dr. John. He's doing his thing. All right, guys. I know there's a lot of you here watching, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I just wanted to holler at you, say what's up, try out going on YouTube Live, see if it's as effective as Facebook Live. Facebook Live is definitely a little better. Nonetheless, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tonight live at 7 o'clock with Mac Miller coming to us live from the Trump rally, and Katie Williams to talk about Jara and the upcoming election. See you then.